Now, a moment of reflection. This next chapter is called the 22nd of May 1965. Given their contemporaneous origins and similar demographic penetration, it comes as no surprise that the Beatles have been referenced in Doctor Who more often than any other popular cultural manifestation. Both of these British icons have spawned worldwide industries of merchandise and analysis. Both tropes were instrumental in bringing scholarship of popular culture into academic institutions in a transparent bid to divert efforts from real-world social phenomena. The first documented intersection of the two tropes occurred in the first episode of The Chase, broadcast on the 22nd of May 1965 and starring William Hartnell as the first Doctor, who is known to hardline Whovian fans as One. Viewing from the year 1996, a clip of the Beatles singing Ticket to Ride from the 15th of April 1965 episode of Top of the Pops is seen on the time-space visualizer. The Doctor's assistant Vicky, who is apparently from the 25th century, refers to it as classical music, and she presently refers to a museum in Liverpool dedicated to the Beatles in her time. In reality, so-called, the Beatles Museum, the first Beatles Museum, opened in Liverpool in 1981. She wasn't far off. The programme's producer's original idea had been to have a brief cameo by the actual group, who would be made up to appear elderly, performing at a 1996 Beatles theme park. But fortunately, the Beatles manager Brian Epstein vetoed this completely fucking stupid idea, and this decision lends retrospective verisimilitude to the show, since the band had broken up by 1970 anyway, and John Lennon had been murdered by 1980, which makes the idea of the postulated performance quite unlikely. The footage that was used for the broadcast is the only known surviving footage of the Beatles on Top of the Pops, and the original tapes of their appearances have been wiped alongside many episodes of Doctor Who. Given the clip's miraculous survival, it's ironic that licensing restrictions now require the excision of this very clip from most retail versions of the show. Thank you. I don't all applaud at once, eh? Fucking hell. Okay. It's not long to go, don't worry about it.